Imagine a creature with wingspan as wide as fighter jet. Quetzalcoatlus, a pterosaurus larger than an F-16, was one of the most astonishing rulers of the sky. But it wasn't alone. Today we're exploring the largest flying animals in Earth history. Let's start with the champions of our own times. The harpy eagle, with talons larger than a grizzly bear claws, is one of the most powerful birds of prey alive. It can take down monkeys, sloths, and has even been reported to attack people. It looks like a creature out of myth, but it's not even close to the biggest birds alive today. That title belongs to the wandering albatross, with a wingspan up to 11 feet, 3.5 meters. It can glide over ocean for hours without a single wing beat. And then there's the Andean condor, a soaring giant of South America, reaching over 10 feet across. Impressive, but compared to ancient giants, even these birds seem modest. Millions of years ago, true monsters of the air ruled the skies. Argentavis magnificens, one of the largest flying birds ever discovered, had a wingspan around 23 feet or 7 meters. It probably weighed as much as a human. Yet soared effortlessly over the Andes like a living glider. Then there was Pelagornis sandersi. With wings up to 24 feet wide, it patrolled prehistoric oceans. Its beak was lined with bony projections that looked like teeth, perfect for snatching slippery fish. Side by side, humans and even today's albatrosses look tiny compared to these giants. But birds weren't the first to push the limits of flight. Long before them, during the age of dinosaurs, another group of reptiles took to the air, pterosaurs. Not dinosaurs themselves, but close relatives. Pterosaurs evolved into some of the most extreme flyers in history. Hatzegopteryx from what is now Romania was as tall as giraffe when standing on the ground. Its wings stretched nearly 33 feet, about 10 meters. Unlike birds, it launched itself with all four limbs, vaulting into the sky like a giant pole vaulter. And then come the legend. Quetzalcoatlus narthropi, with wings 35 to 40 feet across, it rivaled the size of a small jet plane. Standing, it could look a giraffe in the eye. Despite weighing up to 250 kilograms, it was built for a soaring. Scientists believe it hunted like a stork, stalking prey on land, before taking off to ride warm air currents. To put this in perspective, a human has an arm span of less than 2 meters. The wandering albatross reached 3.5. Argentavis stretched to 7, and Quetzalcoatlus up to 20 meters. That's bigger than a bus, and yes, wider than an F-16 fighter jet. Of course, it didn't fly like a jet. Instead, it soared silently, harnessing the wind like a living sailplane. From the harpy eagle of today's rainforests to the sea bears that once spent entire coastlines and the titanic pterosaurs that ruled prehistoric skies, evolution has tested the very limits of flight again and again. Quetzalcoatlus remains the undisputed giant, a reminder that the skies once belonged to creatures as awe-inspiring as the largest beasts of the land, and in many ways they were the real lurers of Earth horizons. It was Echoes of Earth. See you soon.